baseball card fever. I really got a baseball card fever. It started with my very first pack.
Hey, what's up, collectors? Diego here. Welcome to another video. I'm so glad you can join me, and thank you for taking some time out of your day to just give me a watch. In our sports cards Detour, what I have is my put 'em off to the side collection player highlight, and this player has the same name as the guy in the background, or same first name, and that is Roberto Alomar, who I want to highlight. The reason why I highlight him will become apparent, but he is the son of Sandy Alomar and the brother Sandy Alomar Jr. He is a Hall of Famer, recently inducted back in 2011, and played a lot of his time with the Toronto Blue Jays amongst, 7 other teams. He played with Toronto, the Cleveland Indians, the San Diego Padres. He played with the Arizona Diamondbacks, the New York Mets. Who am I forgetting? Oh, the Chicago White Sox. Forgot about them. I don't have any White Sox cards or Diamondback cards of Roberto right now, but or at least in this video, I probably do, but they're probably hidden. But Roberto is a really good player. He's a 12-time All-Star, 10-time Gold Glove winner, and he's also very well-timed World Series hero for the Toronto Blue Jays. In 1992, his home run in the ALCS got them to the World Series, hit a home run in the 11th inning. So without that, they probably wouldn't have been able to say that the Toronto Blue Jays were back-to-back champions back in the day. Very impressive to me was that Roberto Alomar was able to finish his career with a 300 batting average. Although his time with the Mets and the White Sox kind of were down times for his batting average, but he still managed to keep that 300 batting average, but never reached the 3,000 hit club. He ended his career at 2,740 something. But he's mostly known for being a very good defensive player with a nice solid bat. Not a home run bat, but even though he did hit 200 home runs or plus, but he's more known for his defense and just a solid leadoff hitter type of guy. And that is what he brought to the table when he got to the Caribbean World Series. So in 1995, they asked Roberto Alomar to come play for the San Juan Senadores. And in that, he went and led the team to the Caribbean World Series. Give me a second to push this back. In the Caribbean World Series, he would be the leader of a core of guys that were just amazing. Fellow Hall of Famer Edgar Martinez. You have Bernie Williams, Juan Gonzalez on the team. You also have Ruben Sierra and Carmelo Martinez, Ray Sanchez. Ray Sanchez was impressive because he was the 9th guy in the batting order, and he still was batting 300 during that time frame in the Caribbean World Series. So can you imagine going through a lineup like that with 2 Hall of Famers leading it off, and then you got these superstars that followed him? It was just awesome. Carlos Delgado was also part of that. But Roberto was the leader, the leadoff hitter. He's the one who set the table for them, coming off his championship run with the Toronto Blue Jays, just getting the new contract, I believe, to go to the Baltimore Orioles. He goes down to Puerto Rico and represents the country as such, and he did a really good job. Like all of them did, and they had to face guys like Jose Rijo and Pedro Martinez in the Caribbean World Series, and they're still able to dominate. I think he went 2 for 4 against Hall of Famer Pedro Martinez in the game, in the deciding game. So he was definitely instrumental into that, and that's why I collect him, because he's part of the 1995 Caribbean World Series championship team. Now, there's been other teams, but I fell in love with this one because of reading the newspaper and getting a feel for the team. What I used to do is I used to go to the bodega and I would go get the Spanish newspaper to go read about the Caribbean World Series, the Winter Leagues, basically. And I was always following them, and that I heard that the San Juan Senadores were putting a super team together that had all these stars, and they were going to go to the Caribbean World Series. They ended up winning it, and Puerto Rico was the home team, so there was a little bit more excitement in the crowds. I wish I could have seen it. I did get to see it years down the road. I ended up seeing like videos on YouTube in the early days of it, and I was able to catch like the rebroadcast of the game, and it was like packed in that stadium where they were playing, and they were just kicking butt, because they were the dream team, and all these guys, these 9 guys all got together, and their pitchers were Ricky Bones and Roberto Hernandez were the 2 Puerto Rican players, but they also had reinforcements, American reinforcements, such as Chris Haney, Doug Brokaw, who helped out the team pitching wise. So it was pretty cool to see that whole scenario, or read it and follow it, and get that sense of pride with my heritage and stuff like that, that Puerto Rico was winning the Caribbean World Series. And the owner of that team, of the San Juan Senadores, decided to take a gamble and ask these guys to come out and play for him and his team, and they did, and we got to capture the Caribbean World Series, which is basically like bragging rights for the year in the Winter Leagues. You get to have that over the other ones. Now, there's, like I said, there's other champions of the Caribbean World Series, like Caguas has been the latest Puerto Rican team to take the whole Caribbean World Series. But I think back then it was grander, like it was real, like everybody wanted to play in the Caribbean World Series. Like it was a part of their thing to do. Like Pedro Martinez was playing, Jose Rijo, like there was they had reason to go play, and it's just pretty cool to have that, just see that happen. And we have that in the World Baseball Classic now. The World Baseball Classic, when that was going on, I saw the energy, and between the last World Baseball Classic and this 1995 Super Team, I think was some of the funnest baseball that I got to learn about or read about or watch. Definitely a lot of energy from the Puerto Rican team, part of my heritage, so I thought it was a pretty cool thing. So that's why I collect the Roberto Alomar, and I put him off to the side. I hope you enjoyed the story. I hope I didn't ramble on too much, and I hope I didn't get too far off topic and leave you like, wait, what? That's all I got for now. Until next time.
Well, thanks a lot for looking and listening, folks. I enjoyed being with you. So long, everybody.